I evaded sniper fire in Iraq, but nothing could have prepared me for the moment a suburban HOA queen called 911, accusing me of being a bioterrorist wielding therapy dogs. When I flashed a USB drive before a packed community meeting, watching her smug facade shatter into panic, I knew her empire of lies and stolen water was doomed. I'm Nathan Reed, 30, a former Marine Corps sniper, turned therapy dog trainer for veterans. After 2 tours, I used my VA loan to purchase a 3-bedroom house in Crestwood Estates, $4,230. My life savings poured into a slice of stability. My 6 rescue dogs, my lifeline and therapy team came with me. Max, a Belgian Malinois with combat scars. Daisy, a lab from a hoarding case. Brutus, a mastiff with a gentle soul. Riley, a colleague who'd been abandoned. Tucker, a retriever with a limp, and Piper, a hound with soulful eyes. The backyard was perfect for their training, but crested with 62-page HO rulebook stuffed in my mailbox hinted at trouble. It micromanaged everything from hedge trim to porch light wattage. Trouble arrived at 7:00 a.m. the next day in the form of Lorraine Mitchell, HOA president, mid-50s with a platinum bob and a smile sharper than a bayonet. She wielded a tape measure and clipboard like weapons. "Welcome to Crestwood," she purred already, measuring my mailbox alignment off by 1.9 inches, she claimed, as she droned about visual harmony. My dogs greeted the morning with barks that echoed through the cold sack. Lorraine's face blanched, her clipboard hitting the deck. "How many dogs?" "6, I blurted. "Therapy animals for veterans." Her eyes narrowed. "The limit's 2. This is unacceptable. I produce certifications, VA documents, and licenses. These are service dogs, not pets." Enter Carl Dempsey, a paunchy 40-something, in a knockoff security uniform adorned with a plastic badge. HOA patrol. He announced, chest puffed like a mall cop. Lorraine pointed at my dogs like they were landmines. 6 illegal animals, noise violations, and unauthorized operations. By dawn, neon notices were stapled to my door, a $600 fine for too many pets, and a flyer warning of unstable vets with attack dogs, posing a danger to kids. Neighbors dodged my eyes, intimidated by Lorraine's smear. While setting up a dog obstacle course, I discovered a GPS tracker glued to Piper's collar. Military grade, not HOA nonsense. My sniper instincts kicked in. Someone was watching, and I'd been documenting every move since day one. Across the street, Lorraine's blinds twitched. "Hostile ground, Max," I growled. "Time to lock and load." That night, Lorraine and Carl returned, her charm replaced by venom. "Nathan, this is a family community. If you can't follow rules, maybe you'd fit better elsewhere." Her threat fell like a mortar round. I stood tall, voice steady. "Ma'am, I fought for this country. This is my home. Bought with my blood and sweat, I'm staying." As they departed, I overheard her hiss to Carl. "If he won't leave, I'll make the feds drag him out. I've done it before Tuesday morning." I was filling therapy pools for my dog's joint rehab when Lorraine stormed over, eyeing the communal spigot. "Stealing HOA water for your dog business is a crime." She barked. I blinked. "This is a shared utility per my HOA dues." The seller, Tom Bradley, confirmed it. Her face reened as she snapped photos like I was smuggling uranium. "No such agreement exists. Cease or face arrest." Carl nodded, his fake badge. Glinting community waters for residents red. I demanded proof of restrictions, but Lorraine called an emergency HO meeting, accusing me of industrial water theft. I showed up in my dress, blues medals gleaming to flip her narrative. The room buzzed with 50 residents as Lorraine's PowerPoint painted me as a rogue operative. I took the podium, voice crisp. "I'm Nathan Reed, Marine veteran. These dogs save veterans from PTSD and suicide." I detailed Max's bomb-sniffing tours and Daisy's work with mobility-impaired vets. "The water, it's for therapy, not profit." Murmurs turned to applause. Lorraine's gavel slammed, but the tide had shifted in the parking lot. Maria Alvarez, a military spouse, whispered, "I'm the HOA's part-time bookkeeper." Lorraine's fountain system siphons HO water for her $1,350, a Head Sacred Springs retreats. She'd noticed 2,500 monthly water bills blamed on landscaping. That night, using night vision gear, I confirmed an illegal pipeline from the Ho Main to Lorraine's lavish fountains. This wasn't a hobby. She was stealing thousands of gallons for profit. I began Operation Liberty Bark, cataloging her scam with sniper precision. Lorraine escalated, having Carl stalk my yard, photographing my dogs. She used a laser pointer to provoke barking, racking up 250 noise fines. Piper grew anxious, and my own PTSD-flared nightmares of ambushes woke me, shaking with Max grounding me. Then came a cease and desist for unlicensed operations and threats to seize my dogs. Rage burned, but Maria's tip about Lorraine, targeting others like 74-year-old Walter Hayes, evicted over fake violations, steeled me. Walter visited broken. She ruined me. Nathan, don't let her. When Maria later revealed Lorraine hired a PI to smear my mental health, scaring kids with tales of a crazed soldier, I installed IT sensors tracking water flow, catching Lorraine's fountain spikes during her retreats. Maria's leaked emails confirmed her special water deal. At 2 a.m., I shut off her illegal valve, silent as a ghost. By 6:45 a.m., her $350 retreat, Implac springs for her elite clients. Lorraine pounded my door, yoga gear. Ask you, you sabotaged me with your marine tricks. I played dumb, call a plumber, ma'am. She dialed 911 screaming, he's a veteran terrorist using dogs for biological attacks. The dispatcher's disbelief crackled through. I recorded every word. Police arrived, led by Officer Sanchez, a vet. I knew Lorraine's theatrics fake. Sob's wild accusations fell flat. I showed Sanchez the notices tracker and recordings. I stopped an illegal water line draining HOA funds. Chief Alvarez, a no-nonsense vet, stepped in. Lorraine, this is your fourth false call. False reports are illegal, as cops left. Lorraine faced 40 furious clients demanding refunds. Her scam exposed. Chief Alvarez warned me she'll double down, stay sharp. Lorraine filed for a restraining order, claiming my PTSD made me a community threat. At the hearing, her lawyer spun me as a volatile killer. I faced Judge Ellen Harper in my blues, presenting VA certifications and veteran testimonials. Maria testified, Nathan's a hero, Lorraine's the bully. The judge, unimpressed by Lorraine's lies, tossed the order, scolding weaponizing veteran stereotypes is shameful. Lorraine cornered me outside, snarling, I built this paradise. You and your mutts won't ruin it. I replied, your paradise is a fraud. Maria handed me a USB drive packed with HO records, forged invoices, $200,000 in embezzled funds, and proof Lorraine and Carl forced out to sinners. I spent weeks crafting a briefing operation, transparency for the annual HOA meeting. Lorraine's paranoia spiked. She upped Carl's patrols and filed fake city complaints about my hazardous plumbing. A city inspector, skeptical of her, found nothing. The meeting drew 60 residents. Lorraine, flanked by Carl and hired lawyers, sneered as I requested the floor. She relented, expecting a plea. Instead, I projected Crestwood corruption, a 5-year fraud. Slides showed her water theft tied to retreat dates. Lorraine stolen millions in gallons for profit. Gasps echoed as I revealed bank records, fake invoices, and Carl Schaum security payouts. Emails detailed her vendettas against Walter and others. Lorraine screamed, lies, he's faking it. I held up the USB. I record everything. Lorraine, like your threat to crush me. The room roared. A no-confidence vote ousted her, 52-0. Police escorted her out as residents demanded fraud charges. Lorraine faced embezzlement and false reporting charges, selling her home to pay $250,000 in restitution. Carl's security gig collapsed, earning him theft charges. Walter reclaimed his house and Maria became HOA president, passing anti-harassment bylaws. My backyard hosted vet families and Crestwood-funded therapy programs. Sipping coffee on my porch, Max at my side, I watched the flag flutter. I'd fought for freedom abroad and won it here with truth and 6 loyal dogs. Mission complete, buddy.